Welcome to the next episode of the Dark Web Deacon. Before we begin, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications, and check out the latest items in the Dark Web Deacon merch store. There is a link in the video description below, and become a true Dark Web enthusiast. New videos are published every Monday and Thursday. Top U.S. fuel pipeline operator Colonial Pipeline shut down its entire network on Friday, May 7th after a cyber attack. The threat actors stole 100 gigabytes of data starting the day before Colonial halted its operations. Sources tell Reuters that the attack was caused by ransomware software, which is a type of malware designed to lock down systems by encrypting data and demanding payment to regain access. Exactly how the ransomware was able to infect the system is still unknown. The exact nature of the Colonial Pipeline attack, whether there were demands or if it was discovered by employees at Colonial, is also not unclear from the company's statement thus far. Colonial gave an indication during Friday trading that it was having network issues. While two people familiar said they were having a hard time submitting refined product batches, updates or changes to batch deliveries, and nominations using their Colonial Pipeline website access. The Colonial website went offline shortly after that. I would categorize this cyber attack at a Dark Web Deacon DEFCON Level 1 due to the national security implications and the fact that tens of millions of potential consumers may be impacted by this cyber attack. For those who don't know or haven't heard in recent reports, the Colonial Pipeline is a vital piece of U.S. infrastructure. Spanning more than 5,500 miles, it transports about 45% of all fuel consumed on the East Coast. It transports 2.5 million barrels per day of gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and home heating oil. No fuel disruptions were felt in the initial 72 hours of the pipeline being shut down for consumers, but that is beginning to change. Parts of the East Coast are beginning to see fuel shortages. North Carolina and Virginia have declared a state of emergency. What data was compromised? Well, that is unknown. Unlike most breaches we discuss, there is no consumer data at risk here, so that is a small silver lining. Who is responsible for this cyber attack? Well, it seems to be the consensus at this point that the ransomware group claiming credit for the Colonial Pipeline attack is a group called DarkSide. This group originates from Russia and is thought to rent out its software to other hackers. The US has not specifically tied DarkSide to the Russian government, but rather thinks the group is operating for profit. So as a consumer, what should I do? Well, fill up your gas tank if you can, especially if you're on the East Coast and your state is connected to this pipeline. There is no need to hoard gas or panic. The pipeline should be back online in a few days, but be smart and be prepared if it takes a little longer. This supply disruption is raising the specter of the highest average gas prices in most parts of the United States since 2014. The average price for a gallon of gas before the attack was sitting at just about under $3 a gallon, and almost a week later is hovering around $3.06, according to some analysts. The average American utility company faces 260 cyber attacks every week, according to data from Checkpoint Research. So these types of attacks are not going anywhere, especially in a twist of irony, as they start to modernize their equipment and processes to make them more digital, they become more open to these type of threats. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, and provide comments, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell in order to check out future videos published twice a week.